Hello everybody, Jardian here. I am happy to say that I have a new sword. This is another one by Musha. It's one of their newer products. It's simply listed as the hand-forged high-carbon steel ninja sword. And besides the words high-carbon steel, there's nothing I can tell you about the blade. They didn't say 1045, 1060, 1095. Although it feels pretty solid to me. Not that that's a very good indicator. It is about 39 inches, and as you can see, it is quite unique even for this branch of ninja swords. It has one, you can see the seppa, the spacer next to the suba, or guard, is gold, and it has a back strap, and it doesn't have that generic hardwood saya or sheath that most katanas come with. And you may have seen that little spike on the end of the saya, and that, don't worry, it's not like sharp or anything. I was worried they'd try to make it like a weapon, which would be silly. But no, it's pretty decorative. I think it's the same metal as the suba, which I'm not sure about either. They did not give much information, but I saw this new product from Musha, and I just had to jump on it. Now that I've unsheathed the sword, you can see the blade. It is all black, and it does not appear cheesy to me. It looks like a nice finish put on. And some of the things that attracted me to this sword, compared to Musha's older black Ninjato, which was completely all black, had a similar design in the fact that it has no fuller, and that one was apparently had some loose fittings. This one I trusted. It's a newer Musha product. From what I've held, they are a great company, and this one is quite similar. However, you can see it has a gold habaki, or that thing right next to the suba, and also the seppa or spacer right next to the habaki is also gold. This really stands out, makes it look nicer in my opinion. You can see the, what I would call the pommel is not like a normal katana. It's just weird, like leathery cap on the end. Looks pretty cool to me. And some extra notes about the sheath, or saya. One, I do not believe it's hardwood. They don't list it as that on the site, and it doesn't feel like hardwood. I know the strap is leather. I think the fittings are kind of like a mold, or maybe it's a fake leather, but they still feel fine. They're on pretty tight for what they are, you know, just pieces of mold like wrapped around it. And you can remove the strap very easily. They simply clip right on and off. In fact, I think I'm going to modify it and just put some like paracord on it so it fits me better. Before I get to the cuts, I just want to say that the blade, as advertised, does come sharp right out of the box. And it does have a nice sharp part on it. However, I'm going to whetstone it because the entire blade definitely does not meet the paper test, which is a requirement for me. So, I'll get to the cuts. Okay guys, I'm outside, it's very hot, and it's time to do some cuts. Okay, as you can see, I can draw it from the sheath from the back, no problem. That's pretty nice. And, like I was going to say in the video before, but I didn't, I wanted to sharpen it, 1, to fix it up, but 2, to see if the cover would come right off. And yes, it did when I sharpened. I actually don't mind the way it looks. I'm not sure if we can focus it, but you can see the edge is white along, and I made one bad mess up here. Although, I actually don't mind the way that looks, and I'll probably do it to the other side too, because right now this side's fine. I just had to touch up one side of it. Okay, anyway, to talk about the weight real quick, well, one, I'll tell you, it feels lighter than that Shinwa Wakizashi. That thing was garbage. Like, this feels so much lighter than that. I could easily use it in one hand, but it's a very agile sword, which is exactly what I wanted. And again, it's sharp out of the box, but I just gave it a good edge to pass the paper test. Anyway, let's get to the cuts. Excellent. See if I can get that power. I seem to be doing much better with one hand. Okay, contrary to what I said earlier, these leather fittings that hold the straps, they are not very well put together. As you can see, it is already gone. There's just a little thing of glue. It won't go past this point, which is good, but completely already sliding off. Just wanted to point that out. Good. Very good. I am Naruto. So what's the final verdict?
I am Naruto.
Well, the sheath is unique. They tried something new, making a back strap for a Ninjato instead of the normal generic hardwood sheath, and these clips and the leather belt, they tried. They could have done it better. I mean, maybe just add a little peg for it or something. It's not this cheap glue, because this is already really loose. Out of the box, it was wonderfully sharp. After sharpening it, it performed extremely well, with very few exceptions. I mean, it was just excellent. The finish is as cheap as you'd expect. Sharpening it gently just took it right off, although, like I said, I don't mind. And the balance is wonderful. For right now, it's new and it's about 60 bucks, and that is really a wonderful price for this sword. It feels great. Everything about it is unique and awesome. And really, it was just a fantastic cutter, very lightweight and everything. And one final thing I want to talk about, my last video is like at 1,300 something views. That's more than anything else I have, and I can definitely tell now that that's what people want to see. So I'm trying to think of new ideas for one. Until then, I might just put like silly references in my normal videos. But thank you guys for watching. See you next time.
I am Naruto.